Good day, everybody. Bernard King and my great Iron Face football. Back, everybody. How you guys doing on this Super Saturday? This is your daily NFL and college football news blitz. So, first things first, I'm gonna start off with college. I don't know if it's college or NFL related or pro football related, what have you, semi-pro. But at any rate, I'm gonna go with the Brendan Sorsby situation. Now, of course, for the whole month of June, or pretty much end of May and all of June, he's relatively been the topic of discussion in terms of college football. So, the CFL, not the National Football League, but the Canadian Football League, won't allow him to sign with any NFL team. As a matter of fact, this is what's crazy. They won't even allow him to be added to the negotiation list. So Brendan Sorsby pretty much not getting drafted in the NFL because the NFL pretty much forewent or forego the supplemental draft, and the CFL won't allow him to sign with their teams neither. So Sorsby, you played yourself on that one. He basically gambled a total of $90,000, placing $9,000 in total gambling. And I don't know how much you won off that, but that's crazy work right there. So Sorsby pretty much, and technically I would say blackballed from football, pro football, semi-pro football. So it's a done deal with Brendan Sorsby. Go get you another career somewhere else. So go to Vegas, play World Series of Poker and things of that nature. Now, moving on to another story. George Kittle of the NFL. George Kittle, 49ers tight end George Kittle, has expressed his disdain and his ire and his irritation of the NFL not adopting turf on their football fields. Like I said, 97% of the players in the NFL prefers to play on grass as opposed to artificial turf because the owners don't want to spend the money. And so pretty much, a lot of NFL players are relatively discussing their grievances and their irritation as it relates to playing surfaces in the NFL, things of that nature. Now, one more story I got for you guys. Moving on. The Cowboys have been linked to the Max Crosby sweepstakes once again. It's relatively a three-team deal. The Raiders will be sending Max Crosby to the Cowboys. The Cowboys will be sending George Pickens to Tennessee and a first round and fifth round pick to Tennessee. And Tennessee will be sending them Kevin Ridley and another player, if I'm not mistaken. And in terms of that, Tennessee will be sending the Raiders some draft capital and things of that nature. So pretty interesting stuff going on. We'll see how that whole thing develops and things of that nature. This is what I have for you guys today. Have a super Saturday. Live stream coming up tomorrow. See you soon. Holla.